All right, friends, it's 2025. There's so many conveniences in life. I'm talking about food made just for you, package delivered instantly to your front porch. It makes you wonder, why are we still mowing our yards? Well, there are plenty of products out there to help you with that. Today, I'm actually going to share with you one that is easy to use. It's advanced. It's got a lot of cool technology baked into it, and it's affordable. It's the Segway Navimow, and I'll have a link to it right down below. It's on sale. Go check it out. So here's the robot that's going to make your Saturdays and Sundays yours again. This is the Segway Navimow I-Series. It's actually the I-110. This is rated for a 1/4 acre. There's another model in the I-Series. It's the I-105. That's rated for an 1/8 of an acre. So let me show you some of the features of the Segway Navimow I-Series lawnmower. First of all, you have a dial right here where you can set the height of the cut. It goes from 2 inches all the way up to 3.6 inches. Let me show you what that looks like underneath. Here's the cutting depth right there. You can see it raises and lowers the deck. Now, there is an emergency stop button right here. There's a power button right here. This is where you turn it on. You hold it down. It'll start up the mower. Over here, you have a camera. This is part of the vision fence. Here's the charging port. When it goes into the dock, it actually charges right here. Over here, you have these large wheels with nice grippy tires. This is front wheel drive, so it will help you navigate the yard. On the bottom, we have these casters right here. These are in the back, so it really navigates over tougher terrain better than some other robot mowers. And of course, you have your cutting deck right here. So as I said earlier in this video, this robot is packed full of innovation, and that means it is really easy to set up and have working in your yard. Let me tell you what kind of technology it's got in it and how that works. First of all, in the past, robotic mowers required you to put a wire in the ground as their boundary. That's not the case with this mower at all, because it actually uses a combination of satellite GPS, which they call RTK, and also vision. It's actually got cameras in it, so it can put those two technologies to help it navigate your yard. So the way that the robot uses those two technologies, the RTK or GPS and the vision, is it can react real time to things happening in your yard. For example, if there's something left in the middle of your yard, it won't mow into it, won't bounce into it, it will just maneuver around. So in regards to safety with this mower, basically Segway says that it will use its vision fence to identify people and pets, which is great, should avoid them, that's what they claim. I will actually test its capability to avoid obstacles later in this video. So the app to control the Segway Navimow is really well developed. I really like it. You do a lot of the operation of the mower in the app. You control the mower in the app. You set up your cutting zones in the app. It's really cool. And the cool thing is there's a bunch of AI between the app and the robot to help you map. Now, the mower is also capable of cutting multiple zones on your property. So if you have a front yard to cut, you can have it work in that front yard. Then you can have it do the backyard. It'll basically create a path to connect those two zones in your yard. Also, the scheduling, you can use their AI scheduling, or you can schedule the robot when to cut. It all happens in the app. It's really cool. The app is really tight, well developed. Love it. So let me show you what's included with your Navimow I-Series mower. First of all, you get your robot right here. This is an I-110. This is for the 1/4 acre. They also have the I-105 for the 1/8 acre. Now, they include with the mower this set of extra blades and screws. That's really nice. So, basically you can run this for about a season, half a season on one set. So you're good to go for a little bit of time there. Also, you get the base station. This is the charging base station. You can see this is where the robot connects to and charges at night. I think this glows so that it can find its base station at night as well. You get a power supply for the charging station right here. You get screws to attach the charging station to the ground. And you get these. These are really cool. I kind of was like, what are these? They look like fishing lures. But basically what these are is at the end of the season, when you remove your base station, you put these in the ground so you don't have to remap. That's a really nice thing to include. Over here, we have the RTK antenna stuff. This is called the Exact Fusion Locating System, the EFLS. This is the GPS. It goes on top of these poles right here, this and this. This is what goes into the ground. Now over here, which is really nice, they include 2 long extension cables, one for the power, one for the RTK right here. And they include these if you need to run it across your ground to secure them to the ground. Very comprehensive. Everything you need, you're ready to go. All right, guys, hopefully you stuck around because this is the juicy part of the video. Like, no one waits to the end, but this is where the action happens. And that's because I share with you what I think of these Segway Navimow I-Series mowers. Now, if you have a small property, like 1/8 of an acre or less, that puts you in the I-105. It's a great deal, like an amazing deal considering all the innovation, the technology, the GPS, the vision fence, the accuracy of this mower, its capability to handle slopes, tough terrain, awesome. And it is at a great price. Go and check the link down below. Now, if you have a larger yard, like 1/4 of an acre, you're gonna be in the I-110. That's also a great price. It's made for those larger yards. It has the same features as the 105, just can handle a large yard. There's a link to that right down below. Great price. Go check it out. So I know you haven't had enough of this face right here. And if you want more, no problem, I got you covered because there's a video that you're gonna wanna check out right there. It's awesome. Just as much fun, just as informative as this one right here, but it's right there because you're done with this one.